Alright folks, welcome back to Just Podding Around. Today we're talking wrestling, and not just any wrestling. We're breaking down two monster shows that went down this past week. AEW All Out 2025 in Toronto and WWE Wrestlepalooza 2025 in Indianapolis. Two companies, two big events, and two very different approaches to the same game. Let's put about it. We'll start north of the border with AEW All Out. Toronto was rocking and AEW gave us 13 matches plus 0 hour pre-show. Yeah, 13. That's almost a mini WrestleMania right there. This show had it all. 5 championships on the line, the stipulation matches galore, ladders, coffins, tables and tacks, plus some big returns and surprises sprinkled in. Let's hit the highlights. Adam Page defended the AEW Men's World title against Cole Fletcher. This was classic Hangman. Great pacing, big spots, and in the end he walked out still champion. Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, Thekla and Chris Statlander in the women's fatal 4 match, the world title. And get this, Statlander pulls the upset, pinning Storm with a surprise seatbelt pin. Huge win, big pop. Jon Moxley vs Darby Allin in a coffin match. If you like chaos and splinters, this was your jam. Moxley wins and we get a surprise return. Park shows up to help him. Then we've got the World Tag Team Championship Ladder War, where you got champions Bradito defending against the Young Bucks, Jet Speed and the Don Callis family. This was your expected AEW style crash. A car crash. Bodies everywhere and Bradito retains. And you got Mark Briscoe versus MJF in a tables and tacks match. This was brutal, it was bloody. Thumbtacks stuck on places thumbtacks should not be. Briscoe gets a win in one of the most violent matches of the night. The show overall, people were calling it good to great across the board. AEW nailed the balance. He had wild, stiff matches early, but closed with more traditional wrestling in the main event. We also got to see some cool surprises. Beth Phoenix showed up, Pac returned, and Statlander's shock title win was the cherry on top. And Jungle Boy returned as well and reunited with Killswitch. Overall grade for this show was an A-. Strong show, memorable moments, and set up plenty of future stories. Now let's slide over to WWE land. Wrestlepalooza 2025 went down in Indianapolis. And this was the first big WWE event under the new ESPN partnership. So yeah, lots of eyes on this one. So here's a rundown. In the main event, you had Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody retains after a hard-fought back-and-forth match. Some near falls, some table spots, but no shock ending. Next up, we got the Women's World Championship. With the title vacant, Stephanie Vaquer takes it by beating Io Sky. Big moment for Vaquer, and there was some mutual respect between the two after the match. Next up, we got the mixed tag match. AJ Lee returns after years away, teaming with CM Punk against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And not only does AJ wrestle again, she makes Becky tap out. Wild nostalgia pop. Then we've got the tag team of chaos. The Vision, that's Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, versus the Usos. And during the countdown, LA Knight was named the special guest referee. And as expected, chaos ensued. Breakker and Reed end up getting the win here. And opening the show was Lesnar versus Cena. This was less of a match and more of Brock Lesnar saying, "I'm still Brock Lesnar." Multiple F5s and Cena gets wrecked, statement made. They also did a good job of retelling their complete story between these two, dating all the way back in 2001 when they first met in OVW, and also recounting their matches along the way. They're completely history. Even touching on Cena's finish of the Attitude Adjustment and how it was called the FU in spite to spite Lesnar, which I thought was a great touch. On top of that, The Undertaker showed up to announce Stephanie McMahon as the first Hall of Fame inductee of 2026. Classic WWE nostalgia moment. Downside, some injuries. Jey Uso reportedly in concussion protocol after the tag match. Overall, Wrestlepalooza leaned heavy into big names and nostalgia. AJ Lee's return, Brock vs Cena, Undertaker showing up. Those moments hit, but match-wise, some people are calling it predictable, without a familiar WWE formula. The standouts, definitely Vicker winning the women's title and AJ Lee's comeback. So how do the two stack up? AEW feels like they took risks. More stipulations, more chaos, more chances for surprises. You got underdog wins like Statlander, you have blood in tags with Briscoe, and the ladder madness for the tag titles. It was AEW being AEW. Unpredictable and a little unhinged, in a good way. WWE, on the other hand, went with star power and spectacle. Cody retains, Lesnar crushes Cena, AJ Lee makes your comeback. Undertaker strolls out to remind us he's eternal. It was big, flashy, but safer. Predictable in spots, though still entertaining. If I had to call it, AEW edged it out this weekend. More variety, more consistently strong matches. WWE had the bigger moments, but AEW had the better show. That said, both companies gave fans something to chew on. And if you're a wrestling fan right now, you're eating good. That's my breakdown of AEW All Out and WWE Wrestlepalooza 2025. Which show did you like better? AEW's Chaos or WWE's Nostalgia Fest? Hit me up, let me know your thoughts. This has been Just Podding Around. I'll catch you next time. Same pod time, same pod place.